Hey guys, welcome back into Brady's Auto Repair. I know it's been a little bit since we've done the video, but we've just been busy with life and vacations and everything else, and today we're making up for that because we got an oil change on the new truck. About a month ago I picked up a 2019 Tacoma with a 3.5 in it, so today we're going to do an oil change in it. I've got close to my mileage and we put 1,000 miles on it last week on vacation and such. I've got us a OE Toyota filter and some Mobile One 020 truck and SUV oil. Gotta remove this skid plate, which is 4 bolts, one there, one in that corner, and one over here in that back corner over here. Drain plug is right there, nice and easy to get to. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the oil draining, and then we'll come back and get on the skid plate. All right, oil is draining. Drain plug was a 14, and the bolts for the skid plate, they're a 12. Once you get your skid plate removed, oil filter is right here. So once that quits draining, it's super windy today and it made a mess of my oil. So once it gets done draining, I'll put the plug back in that, and then you have a drain plug in your oil filter cap, and then we'll take the cap out and get our filter serviced. You will need this special socket for your oil cap. It has these notches here that line up with the notches on the cap itself. So, just like so. I decided to use a 1/2 inch drive on this, not a 3/8. You can use a socket for this, but I just went inside and grabbed a 1/2 inch extension in my reducer so I can still use my 3/8 ratchet to get that cap off. Again, it's pretty messy when you decide to pull this because apparently no oil comes out of that when you pull that. At least mine didn't. It just picks up and slides right out of this cap, and then we'll slide our new filter back in. It's always crucial to pay attention whenever you get your filter. It comes with this little doodad. Well, this pops up in the back side of that to drain the oil out of the filter so you don't make a mess like I did. So learn from my mistake and use that little plastic nipple. Comes with 2 O-rings. One goes on the back side in this groove right here, and the other one goes around the cap, which is right there. So now let's get those 2 changed. Alright, both new O-rings are installed. Once you're back under, always start it by hand. And this thing is tight. It is tough. So once you get it as far as you can by hand, we'll go ahead and tighten it up with our wrench. And it's similar torque to like a spark plug, so don't overdo it. You don't want to get too crazy. You will bust that plastic housing if you get too wild with it, but no sense in that. So the cap's tight. Now let's tighten our bottom. Alright, bottom plug is tight. Engine drain plug is back in. Get some brake cleaner and clean all this oil up. We'll throw our skid plate back on, then we'll go up top and add our oil. Alright, skid plate's back on. Ignore my mess. We'll get that cleaned up here in a little bit. Oil cap's off. We'll grab our funnel and then add our oil. This one holds 6 quarts of 0W20, so let's get that added. Oil is added. Got our cap back on. We'll verify our oil level in the dipstick, be sure everything's good, then we'll crank it up. Alright, we have verified our oil level is good. So now you want to stick your key in the on position. I'm going to show you how to reset your oil life. Alright, hit the back button to clear any of the warnings. Oh, we'll stop jamming too while we're at it. Go to the, let me zoom in here. We'll go over to the gear. Settings. Maintenance reset. Yes. Alright, reset's complete. Then we'll back out. Go back to my normal screen. We have no lights on for that. Let this run. Let's get outside and verify we don't have any leaks. Alright, no leaks besides what I spilled earlier. So now we'll back the truck up and we'll throw some floor dry down and get all our mess here cleaned up, since I can't do anything and not make a mess. So that's it, guys. That's how you change oil in a 2019 Tacoma with a 3.5.